Hey guys, Hone Houdini Ty here, helping you escape your 9 to 5. And today's video, I'm going to be talking about risk. And now, in order to talk about risk, I got to talk about the comparison between the two things that we're talking about in terms of risk. One is having a job, and one is investing in real estate. So let's get started with the first one, which is having a job. So here is the ideal employee life. So here's a big company that you work for, that's you as the employee, and it has customers. So the big corp is generating revenue, which then it's able to pay you. In turn, you then pay for all the stuff that is in your life, your house, your car, your food, your everything else, lack room, kids, and then savings. And then with the savings, you hope that over, say, 40 years or whatever your working career is, you can create a big enough nest egg here that when you can retire, you will use that to fund everything else here so that you are no longer an employee. So that's the ideal. They pay you, you have that job forever, you put into savings. Savings is enough to pay for all your stuff. So that's the first scenario. So what about this though could possibly go wrong? Well, let's say that what Big Corp is paying you isn't actually that much. So though you're paying for your house, your car, your food, and everything else, you may not have savings. Think about your life now. How much are you contributing to your retirement account? So when 40 years passes, how much does your nest egg have? And so then how much of this can you pay for? Now, some of you may argue that you won't have a house payment, you won't have a car payment, and everything else will be lower. Well, I don't know what the future holds, but I don't intend to have less expenses as I get older because I'm gonna still wanna do a bunch of cool things. If you're choosing to have a lesser life as you get older, that's fine, but I don't want to. So maybe I wanna buy a bigger house. Maybe I wanna buy a house with more features and a car or 4 cars, who knows? But I don't wanna have less money. So this may not work for some people, and then for others it may. But just notice, ask yourself, how much are you saving? And then here's the other thing. What happens when the customers go away? Instead of calling this Big Corp, let's call this a Blockbuster. Okay? And then what happened to Blockbuster? Well, that went away, which means this goes away. And then if you don't have this, how do you pay for this in the meantime? Some of you will say, get another job. Well, maybe you can't. Maybe it doesn't happen like that. Some of you who've been looking for a job know that, hey, it took a whole year until you found another job. So what then? Maybe unemployment, maybe not. Some of us have that feature, some of us don't. This is what people consider safe or not risky, since they're saying that real estate investing is risky. Is this risky? Is this safe? I don't know. I just wanted to lay it out and have you choose. So let's take a look at the alternative. All right, so here is the alternative. Here's the ideal real estate investments. So on one side I got the rentals, on the other side I have the flips, and all along the bottom I have these miscellaneous income streams. So here you have rentals. As they pay rent, you get money. Here, when you do your flips and you flip it, you make money. And also down here, you can wholesale deals, you can loan broker, you can be a real estate agent and do that on the side. You can provide education. Miscellaneous could be consulting. You can do speaking gigs. You can do a lot of stuff. You can write a book. So you have all of these streams of income, and all of these are based on you being able to do those things. So you got all these streams. So then here's the alternative. People, oh, that's so risky, right? Well, what if the toilet breaks? Well, you've already factored that into your equation when you were analyzing the deal. What if they don't pay rent? Well, hopefully you screen the tenants correctly, and then, or you have Section 8 and then that pays you, or you go through the eviction process, and then hopefully when you bought the property, you do the cash out refi method. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's part of probably why you think real estate is so risky, is because you don't understand the analysis of it. But hopefully you did a cash out refi so that you have some reserve money so you can cover the mortgage while no rent's coming in. So that's fine. And then worst case scenario, you just sell the building, start over. Maybe you make a profit even by selling a building that's not producing. Now, again, on this side, flips. What if the house doesn't, what if it doesn't sell? Reduce the price. What if it doesn't sell then? Reduce the price again. What if it doesn't sell then? Reduce the price again. What if I make no money? Well, so be it. Do it again. Don't stop at one. You don't go to your job one day and call it a day. No, you just do it over and over and over. So you can do a bunch. And if you did your analysis correctly, you should be able to sell that thing at the profit that you were hoping. And if you can't, you probably bought incorrectly, because you make money when you buy and then you realize it when you sell. So it's all about buying right. I hear all these people talking about, oh, and I did that long ago. I invested in real estate. Well, no, you didn't invest in real estate. All you did was you bought a house and you thought you knew what you were doing because you happened to have the money to buy the house, and you thought you were going to be a big time investor and flip like they show on TV. But unfortunately, you didn't know how to do the analysis. So that's why I emphasize the education part all of the time. So risk is all in the eye of the beholder. If you don't know what you're doing, yes, real estate is very risky because you may not be able to sell. You may lose a lot of money trying to do this or this. So yeah, it could be risky if you don't. But if you're well educated and you purchase things based on what we teach you, then hey, real estate can be very profitable. If you're gonna look at all the risks, you also have to look at all the reward as well. You can't just say real estate's risky and not look at all the potential benefits. So here you go. This is, say you don't have rentals or that stops paying you, but you still have money coming in here. I mean, there's no getting fired. Some of these might go away, but other ones might still be strong. This is not to say one's right or wrong, having a job versus investing in real estate. This is just a non-biased approach to how to analyze which one you will consider risky or not risky. Hopefully this video helped. Hopefully you've gained some insight, and hopefully I see you at the next meetings. All right, see ya.